I actually got 2 job offers at the end of November. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great and everyone is having a wonderful week. So as you can see from the title of the video, today we are gonna talk about my Amsterdam moving journey, I guess. As you can see from my thumbnail and the title of the video, today I'm gonna share with you guys my journey to Amsterdam in 2016. So last week I shared with you an overview of my journey in Singapore and working in Singapore, living in Singapore, a snippet of it. And today we are talking about Amsterdam. So if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And my name is Lucy. I'm originally from South Korea and I'm living in Toronto in Canada. And before, I also lived and worked in Singapore and in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So last week I shared with you guys my journey in Singapore, and now we are talking about Amsterdam because after living in Singapore for 4 years, I decided to move to Amsterdam. So we're gonna talk about that. So why I moved to Amsterdam, I think that's a good start. So in a nutshell, I decided to move to Amsterdam for personal reason. Wink, wink, which I'm gonna deep dive on my next video this month, I guess, because I figured this deserves one specific video instead of me just like saying in one paragraph. I don't think it's just enough. So anyway, the main reason I moved to Amsterdam is my personal reason, which I'm gonna share with you in more details. But what I will say is it was not an easy decision because I already had my life in Singapore for 4 years. I had friends and I had good job. And everything was quite settled and quite comfortable in a way. So it was definitely not an easy decision. But I decided to move to Amsterdam. And when I decided to move to Amsterdam, I had no job whatsoever. So imagine this, like I had a good job with good salary. I was what, 28 years old. You know, like when you're 28, it's the age where you really want to skyrocket your career, right? If you are climbing the corporate ladder, that's the age where, okay, I'm gonna hustle, I'm gonna work so hard. I wanted to get promotion. I wanted to climb the corporate ladder to achieve my bigger dream in the future, which I deep dive on that in this video. But anyway, so my point here is it was definitely not an easy decision because I had no job. And I didn't even speak Dutch. Still, I don't speak Dutch. So and it's Europe, and I only traveled to Amsterdam just once before making a decision. So it was definitely not an easy decision, but I did it anyhow. And in terms of job searching, so this was how my mind at the time. So I had a good career as a tech sales, in tech industry, in tech company, and I had still had a belief that, oh, I was able to have this job or this career because I was in Singapore. If I moved to Europe, if I moved to Amsterdam, I don't even speak Dutch, and it's Europe we're talking about, and I'm not even a native speaker. It's just not possible. It's just not possible for me to get a tech sales job at a great tech company. That's just somehow I thought I couldn't pursue my career. So what I thought was like, okay, I need to find a job really fast, and for me to find a job, I should reach out to Korean companies in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, right? I thought, okay, I don't speak Dutch, and if it's like Korean company, they are definitely gonna hire me. That's how my mind worked. So I applied for a job. That was the first job ever applied in Amsterdam. and it was like really big Korean company, but they have a branch in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam. The job title, job position is not even in my same career. It's not even sales job. It was very operation kind of job, and the salary was lower than the amount that I was earning in Singapore. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm in a foreign country. I'm in Amsterdam. I'm in Europe. I'm just gonna apply for a job in a Korean company. They're gonna love me. They're gonna hire me because I have this and this and this. In the end, I didn't get the job. But they had a great reason, because the job they're looking for, the person they're looking for, doesn't have to have tech sales career. The person that they're looking for is someone who's super organized, who's okay with operation jobs, who had experiences in operation work, but which I never had. And I don't know why I even thought of applying the job, but I'm thankful that I didn't get the job. So after that little failure, not getting the job, I thought, okay, maybe my mind is not right. Maybe I should I can actually pursue my tech sales career in European company, and competing with Dutch people, or competing with people from UK, or competing with people from Australia, competing with other Europeans, right? So I moved to Amsterdam early November, and I actually got 2 job offers at the end of November. So I started working early December. So I got 2 job offers within a month. And I want to tell you one thing, that I knew no one professionally. Like, I knew no one has helped me to find those 2 jobs professionally. And like, I didn't have so-called like networks to find those jobs. So that's why when I make videos on YouTube, yes, having sort of networks is great to have. It's important, it's good to have, but it's not a must. Because if you have networks, definitely they can help you to introduce you to potential employers, but that doesn't guarantee you a job. You still need to show your value to them. You still need to pitch yourself well to interviewers, right? My tips and advices are all from my own experiences. I noticed that 2 job offers that I got was, my job responsibilities are all about, like, my job responsibility was account executive, sales, a tech sales job, handling English speaking countries. So when you think about it, Amsterdam in Netherlands, they speak English, they speak Dutch, but in business world you can still use English. So meaning, like, so the thing is, Amsterdam is a hub of EMEA. So as I mentioned in my last week's video, Singapore is a hub of APAC, which means a lot of tech companies' headquarters are located in Singapore, right? Same goes with Amsterdam. It's great. A lot of global companies' headquarters are located in Amsterdam, which is great, right? So me handling English-speaking countries include the Netherlands and UK, Scotland, Ireland. There are so many English-speaking countries in Europe as well. So I was very, very strategic when I was looking for jobs, because A, I needed to find a job fast. So I really need to focus. B, I didn't want to do something else, meaning I didn't want to change my job from sales to operation, or sales to marketing, or stuff like that. I still want to pursue my career as a tech sales career. It really required me to be very, very strategic about my job searching techniques. So in the end, I got 2 job offers, and then I chose one company, and it was really great because within like a month, I went on a business trip to New York. Was it New York? Yeah, I went on a business trip to New York and like California. Oh my gosh, it was such a great experience. And also, after while I was working at the company, I got another job offer, which I am planning to share with you in another video, but I got another job offer from my previous company back in Singapore, the company that I really love, and I got the best job offer ever. My message towards everyone who really wants to work in Amsterdam or in Europe or work abroad, you actually really can pursue your career and you can work at a company that you really desire, all right? It's really possible. And that's the message that I really want to give it to you guys. And if you really want to work in Europe, but you don't really speak other languages other than English, then Amsterdam is a great place and Netherlands is a great country to start with. Or Ireland. I've never lived in Ireland. I never really traveled to Ireland, but I heard Ireland is a really great place as well. They speak English. I think I heard a lot of tech companies headquarters, some tech companies headquarters are also located in Ireland. So yeah, I can't speak much about Ireland because I never traveled there, but definitely check out like Ireland or Netherlands, two countries, and compare which country is more suitable for you and your career. Whether you're in 20s or in 30s or 40s or 50s, I don't like age matters to a certain extent, but I don't think age matters that much, because what matters in the end of the day is your mind, right? So if you feel like, oh my gosh, if you feel like, oh wow, I always wanted to live abroad, I always wanted to live in Europe, I always wanted to travel, then always wanted to work abroad, always wanted to live abroad, I always wanted to experience different kind of cultures and make different friends, then go ahead and do that, because it's really wonderful. Because those experiences, whether it's traveling or living abroad or working abroad, those experiences one by one is gonna make you a person who you are today, and or who you will be in the future, right? And then that person is gonna be a wonderful person. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys my story in Amsterdam. And so yeah, and I really do hope this video was useful for you guys, especially if you guys are thinking of moving to Amsterdam or wondering how it is like living in Amsterdam or working in Amsterdam. I do hope this video was useful for you guys. And next week, I am gonna talk about Canada. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you are an expat living abroad, or if you want to work abroad, live abroad, subscribe to my channel. And if this video was useful for you, give me some likes as well. And I will see you guys next week.